What's up, guys? It is Iron Banner Week. I hope everyone's having fun. Today, I'm going to show you what weapons are God Roll weapons and what weapons to stay away from this week. Uh, so, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to pick a random spot just to start off at. I will talk to you in just a second. So, assuming I picked the Crucible Quartermaster first. Alright, so first off, we've got the Zero Day Dilemma. Uh, Spray and play, danger close, small bore. I would stay away from this just because it's not okay. Let me take that back. Well, you know what? I would stay away from it because, for one, no matter what, you gotta slow reload, and it's gotta take away on magazine size. However, it does have counterbalance, so, but like I said, I stay the hell away from it. Moving on to the B29 Party Favor. Doesn't have the sights I like. Anyway, I have the Storm, Life Support, Small Bore, Feather Mag, and Third Eye. Um, Personally, I kind of would stay away from this one too, only because it still takes away on magazine size, but gives you a faster or slower reload. Uh, Moving on to the Hero Formula. Life Support, who's next, Brace Frame, Explosive Rounds, and Hidden Hand. Um, I would actually get this one just because of the Brace Frame and Hidden Hand perks alone. Um, Never know what you might get out of it. Everyone's favorite weapon, the Palindrome, or as I also call it, cheap as fuck. We've got Outlaw, Icarus, Reinforced Barrel, Casket Mag, and Reactive Reload. Um, I would get it just for these four perks alone. Especially Icarus if you're going to be planning on doing some Trials of Osiris this weekend. Alright, I'm just gonna stop here and say it. If you are into fusion rifles, it is completely up to you. It's your bag, whatever you want to do. I just cannot stand using them unless they are friggin' like the Sleeper Stimulant or the Vex Mental class. But anyway, we've got Spray and Play, Icarus, Perfect Balance, Snapshot. Um, the Icarus and Perfect Balance perks would do it for me if I were to use fusion rifles. The range isn't so hot, about mid range. Well, short to mid range, but it does have a high impact. So if you are into fusion rifles, pick this one up. Moving on to the 44 curtain call, we have close and or personal, knee pads, reinforced barrel, perfect balance, and full auto. The full auto perk personally kills it for me only because that moment you upgrade it, you are practically already wasting four whole rounds in Crucible just trying to kill somebody, and there's no guarantee one or even three of those rounds will hit the target. Moving on to Anton's Rule. Nice little sidearm here. Let's see what books we've got. We've got Relentless Tracker, also known as a cheap form of the Hunter's Shadow Shot Tracker. Cascade, hand loaded, high caliber rounds, and hidden hand. Uh, just these three perks right here would do it. However, if you are someone that rather has Sure Sight, Stay away from this one. Moving on to Event Horizon. So we've got Underdog, Perfectionist, Perfect Balance, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Take a Knee, with Hawkeye, Mid-Zoom Precision Scope, Short Gaze, Short Range Scope, and Taxis, another mid-range scope. Um, this I can see being used in PvP just for the impact alone, but it still comes at the cost of 3 rounds, which sucks. Moving on to Chaotic Neutral, Machine Gun, Eye of Storm, Spray and Play, Hand Laid Stock, Rifle Barrel, and Crowd Control. Um, these two right here, especially with Eye of Storm, if you are someone that likes using machine guns in PvP or even in PvE, I would pick this one up today. And last but not least, something wicked. We've got Battle Runner. Why would you even get Battle? I'm not gonna question it. Army 1, Snapshot, Heavy Payload, and Tracking. Personally, I have a hard time just trying to use Tracking and Crucible. Um, so this is more or less of one of those weapons for PvE, not PvP. Um, so if you're someone that enjoys using tracking or even the heavy payload perk for that blast radius to go up to full, I picked this one up today.
Go.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pick another random spot. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, moving on to the new monarchy. Let's see what they have available. The Assembly 2. Extended Mag, which beats us up from 56 to 63. Quick Draw, Hammer Forged, Crowd Control, and Persistence. Now, because this weapon does have a very high rate of fire, you're better off going with Hammer Forged for the increased range, even Extended Mag just for that extra rounds in the clip. Next, we've got the Free Will 3. High caliber rounds, hip fire, hammer forge, triple tap, and reactive reload. And it's got true sight. So I would definitely come pick this one up. This for the true sight, high caliber rounds, hammer forge, triple tap, and the reactive reload perks. Got the Impeacher 5. Also has with true sight, flared Macwell, hip fire, fitted stock, cascade, and hot swap. Moving on to the shotgun and bed cancel 4, hand loaded, hip fire. So far, it's like the 4th weapon that's got hip fire. Small bore, knee pads, and the final round. I would pick this up only because, well, since it goes from 5 to 4, you will lose a round, but this will increase your range as well as the final round of the magazine does tremendous damage. Going on to Disposition 6. Armor Piercing Rounds, Snapshot, Perfect Balance, Mulligan, and Firefly. Sights are Sightus SLS20, Short Gaze SLH10, and Eli SL20. I only would use this for the short gaze.
Not found.
The impact isn't that great, but it's still good to use in PvP. So each to their own, really. Moving on to the machine gun, First Citizen 9, the last and final monarchy round. We have armor piercing rounds, quick draw, perfect balance, life leech, which means 3 rapid kills will heal a small amount of your health, and Eye of the Storm. Personally, I've used this weapon, not so hot in range, not so hot in impact, and the rate of fire is just out of control. And just these perks right here barely compensate for anything. So it's up to you if you want to use it. Alright, that does it for New Monarchy. I will see you guys at the next vendor.
Talk again later, Guardian.
Alright, so we're now over at Future War Cults. See what he's got for us today. We've got the Whale. Armor piercing rounds, lightweight, hammer forged, and hidden hands. I personally would like this one because great impact, shitty rate of fire, but the range after you put the hammer forged perk, good, but still don't choose that. Going on to the Waltz, we have armor piercing rounds, lightweight, small bore, outlaw, and rodeo. I'm kind of iffy on this one. Seeing how with small bore it drops your ammo count from 30 to 26. But with outlaw and armor piercing rounds, you should be golden. The weighting, otherwise known as region rifles, I do not use. Accelerated coils just gives you a better charge rate. Quick draw, hammer forged, knee pads, and Eye of the Storm. Not the best perks for this one if I were to get this thing. The Wounded. Let's see what we got here. High caliber rounds, quick draw, small bore. Seriously, what's with all the small bores today? Outlaw and Firefly. I would just get it for these 4 perks alone. Small bore will just hurt you in the long run. Everyone's favorite weapon to get killed by, the Wormwood. Steady hand, short shot, quick draw, high caliber rounds, quick draw, hand loaded, army of 1, and reactive reload. To me, these are kind of just very shitty perks. And last but not least, the Warpath. We have Flared Magwell, Quick Draw, Perfect Balance, Tripod, and Tracking. Well, this would make the perfect PvE weapon, especially with Tripod and Tracking. Alright, that does it for Future World Cult. I will see you guys at the next vendor. Which reminds me, Vanguard, Dead Orbit. Vanguard, Dead Orbit.
Isn't it?
And we are back. Starting off, kicking things off with Dead Orbit, we get the Extremophile, the pedophile, sorry, the Extremophile 011. High caliber rounds, snapshot, hammer forged, and persistence. these three perks right here would actually do it for you. Increased range, as well as helps with staggering and accuracy the longer it's fired. I mean, hell, 37 rounds. Can't go wrong. Keystone 01. I got killed by this a lot last week during Clash Match, which I sadly do not have video of. Ooh, Reflex. It does have something that I like. Anyway, we have armor piercing rounds, quick draw, small bore. Seriously, small bore, you're killing me here. Killing me, Smalls. Third Eye and Firefly. I would just get it for these four perks. Fuck small bore. Worlds to Come 001. Let's see here. Increases magazine size, hammer forge, hidden hand, performance bonus, and quick draw. I would have to do it for these three perks here, so only because of you get better magazine size, improved range and accuracy, as well hidden hand, better target acquisition. The Last Ditch 001. Yeah, that's what kills it for me. I will not pick this weapon up because it's the full auto. Hammer Forge, closely enough versatile. Quick Draw, Flared Macwell. I have to say this week that's going to be a pass. Alright, we've got explosive rounds for the Bitter Edge 010, 010. Snapshot, Hammer Forged, and Hidden Hand. As tough as it is, I would get it just for these four perks right here. Impact still sucks, but when it comes to using it in PvP, ain't gonna really matter much. Last but not least, the piece de resistance, Unto Dust 00. We have Field Scout, Snapshot, Perfect Balance, Spray and Pray, and Cluster Bomb. And that will do it for that orbit. I will see you guys over at the Vanguard in just a little bit.
Oh, it's the children I can't bear to think of.
Alright, we're over here at the Vanguard Quartermaster. Let's see what they've got today. Continental, Focus Fire, Eye of the Storm, Brace Frame, Rifle Barrel, and Hidden Hand. Personally, I would get it just for Eye of the Storm, Brace Frame, the Rifle Barrel, pretty much these four perks right here. But also remember with Brace Frame, your magazine size it will be decreased. Oh, we've got the ultimate God Rogue weapon this week. Outlaw, Partial Refund, Brace Frame, Rifle Barrel, and Head Seeker. For those that are, especially for those that are doing Iron Baron this week, pick this weapon up, and I mean now. This would be the perfect weapon for you, just to get in those headshots. Speaking of which, can I make room? I'm gonna make some room. do it later. Anyway, I'm skipping over that one. Teacup Tempest. We've got Mulligan, Cascade, Hand Loaded, Casket Mag, as well as Rangefinder. Uh, Personally, these this is a nice little weapon to have. Uh, oh, damn! I skipped over one. The hell dare you? No, how dare you? No, how dare you? Okay, I'm talking to myself. Does not have true sight. However, it does have triple tap, spray and play, small bore, fuck you, lightweight, and third eye. Um, I would be careful using third eye when it comes to this weapon, but the triple tap, spray and play, and lightweight perks are a must. We've got Okan's Razor, Replenish, Battle Runner, Hammer Forged, Perfect Balance, as well as Rangefinder. Kind of iffy on my end, but I wouldn't waste my marks on it. 7 cents. We have Triple Tap, Perfectionist, Armor Piercing Rounds, Small Bore, Firefly, with Citus, VTech, and Ambush. Uh, this is something I would waste my marks on, to be perfectly honest with you. Bone Crusher, Unflinching, Spray and Play, head laid stock, and pendant magazine, which increases your magazine size but slows your reload speed as well as counterbalance. Um, I would just get it for the for pretty much just these three perks right here. Increases your stability as well as you don't flinch as much when you're aiming. Last but not least, the disassembly required. We have Vacuum, which increases the radius of your ammo drops. Instant Kills, Army 1, Snapshot, Field Scout, which I and in Tripod. For both PvP and PvE, this weapon is a must. Alright, and that's gonna do it for this week, guys. So glad you can join me. Be sure to like and subscribe, smack that like button in the face, and I shall see you next week.